Oh, hey there. My name is Gino Gabordi, and I'm the supervisor of security at Glencroft. Why don't you take a walk with me and we'll talk a little bit about security. Here at Glencroft, security has a very strict protocol when taking care of our residents. Patrolling is amongst our top priorities at Glencroft. We do bike patrols, foot patrols, and car patrols. Hey, Vit. How's it going?
How you doing?
I'm good. Is everything good here?
Actually, it's
Yeah?
been pretty quiet today.
Pretty quiet? That's good. That's good. That's what I like to hear.
All right.
Thank you. Hey, how's it going, man?
It's going good. How you doing?
Good.
Good.
You notice anything suspicious today?
No.
No?
Everything's good. Yeah.
All right. Good.
All right.
Have a nice day.
You too. Take care.
The safety of our residents here is of our utmost priority. And we take it seriously. A part of patrolling is the tour guard system. And this is a system that we have in place that allows us to keep our logs very organized. We do handwritten logs every night, and with this tour guard system, it allows us to record the time and location. Using this system, it makes our lives a lot easier in security.
Victor, what's your location? In the Crossings North building, second floor, ground secure. Thank you. You're doing God's work, son. Currently patrolling east side of Providence Place, going up the stairs. Copy, Joseph. What is your 20? Currently on the second floor of Providence Place, ground floor secure. Thank you, Joseph. You are the hero Glencroft needs.
Another very important role that we have here at Glencroft is taking care of the residents on another level. When a resident falls, has a medical problem, and they just need help, maybe the paramedics or maybe just a helping hand, then we're there. We're the first to respond. When we get there, we never know what's going to happen, but we are there to help, and that's the important part. So, I'm going to let my buddy, Joseph, explain to you exactly what we do.
I'm Joseph, and I work security for Glencroft. As security, we are required to patrol, watch cams, lock and unlock buildings, and a huge priority is to keep trespassers off campus. We also assist residents if they need us, and we are to report and file any medical or theft incidents that occur on campus, if any were to. I'm currently filling out an event report for an event that we had earlier with residents. We have to be as descriptive as possible, describing any minor detail that happened while we were there, time, what the resident had said, and you also have to show where the resident was sent to, if she was sent to a hospital, if it was serious enough.
Overnight security at Glencroft will implement the security officers from Coulter Commons, which will help us monitor our cameras while we are physically patrolling the blind spots. And that's how we do it. Now, let's talk to Chris and see what they do over there at Coulter Commons.
Hi, I'm Christopher Medina, and I work security at Coulter Commons. My job here is to protect the fine residents here by monitoring this camera system. I do patrols here overnight, and I also monitor the Glencroft cameras as well. A typical night is to watch over the cameras, make sure there's no suspicious activity in any spots around Coulter Commons.
So, how often do you patrol?
Well, I wish I could tell you, but that would indicate routine. I patrol pretty often. And that's all I can say about that. And if you want anything else, I do play a lot of video games.
What are your responsibilities as far as helping Glencroft?
My responsibilities include watching over their cameras when they're out on patrol. I look at their cameras when they can't. So when they see something I can't, they radio me. If I see something they can't, I radio them. It's teamwork.
Would you recommend someone else to work here?
Oh, absolutely. I love it here. You know, it's really chill. And there's a lot of communication to go around to pass the time. To be honest, for a security job, it's pretty fun.
So, like I said, safety and keeping this campus secure is one of our major priorities. But don't take my word for it. How about we ask a few residents to live right here on campus?
I'm Jeannie Hopper. I live in 252 in the Villa, and I like where I live.
I'm Marcia Cover. I live in the Crossings and a very happy tenant.
All right.
Okay, I'm Tom Foljam, and this is my first lady.
I'm Lois.
Okay.
I'm Linda Myers. I live in the Towers.
I'm Madeline Lengo, but everybody calls me Maddie, and I live in the Villas.
Gloria James. I live in the Towers.
My name is Jerry Stoker. I live in the Villas, apartment 260.
About 2.5 years.
About 3 years.
I've lived here for 9 months.
3.5 years.
10 months? No, it'll be a year in October, so yeah.
4 months as of yesterday.
Year in October.
I like it. There's a lot of benefits living here. There really are.
Yeah?
Yes.
Oh, yes. I wouldn't be here if I didn't.
All right.
I'm one of those nasty people. If I don't like it, I move.
There you go.
Very good.
We love Glencroft. We believe we came at the right time, and we're so glad we're here. And the more we're here, the longer we're here, the better we like it.
All right.
Quite well, thank you. Some of the new ones I don't know quite as well, but most of the guys are really good and really helpful, and I've fallen enough times that I've gotten the royal treatment from you guys.
I know them very well, and they're a very nice group of men.
I have a friend that works in security. His name is Richard. He was in the Army with me in Vietnam.
They just bend over backwards to be good to me. They always have.
You unlock doors, open the gates if it's after hours, help people if they need assistance back to their apartments.
Go around and help people out and bring in the squad members. And I see a lot of looking around and pushing buttons like you're checking things. And the security looks good to me from what I see.
Check on people, help people, and assist them if they have a problem, which is sometimes a lot, sometimes a little. You're there to help anybody, no matter what. And that's what I appreciate, because you feel like you're, like nobody cares, but you care.
Your job is to protect us. Your job is to survey the campus, and keep track of everything and keep the unwanted out of here.
I'll tell you one thing. When you don't know what to do, we'll call security. That's always our answer.
You keep us very secure. At least I feel that.
Every day, either in the office, or they're out, or they're going and closing up the laundry room, or they're greeting people and accommodating people, and even helping people.
I see them quite often. I don't know a number of times, but I see them regularly, and I see the tops of the carts go by, and I know the difference between the maintenance carts and the security cart.
Well, several times a day.
Yeah, I always do. I walk early in the morning, and very, very often I pass, or I'll see a cart up ahead of me. Or in the evenings, I'll see somebody coming over here and going into the little box and doing whatever it is you do on the checking in. So several times a day. All the time.
Every day, several times a day?
Quite a bit. I walk around, and I notice that, and you guys have your bicycles and your carts and everything else in that.
Yes, yes I do. Because one time I forgot where my key was at. It wasn't though, it was early in the day or something. It was at night, and he came up and he let me in my room, you know. And they get to know you, so they know that you're not lying and getting into somebody else's apartment. They understand what your problem is, or what the problem that you need, and they take care of it.
Without a doubt.
Feel
Yeah,
very
absolutely.
secure here.
I know that I can call anytime, for anything, and they'll be right here.
I feel very secure. That's the reason why I live here.
The friendliness
That's good.
and the hugs.
Oh, yeah.
The courteousness of the people that are employed.
You guys are friendly.
Well, yeah, you're friendly. You're there when we need you.
Yeah.
We call and you're there when we're,
Yeah, all kinds of hours. And one day my sink was leaking and everybody was gone already, and security guys came and checked it out. So you're very helpful and very friendly.
For me, the knowledge that if we have a need, we can always call security. We might not be able to get hold of anybody else, but we can always call security.
And if security can't handle it, they know who can.
When you live alone, you depend on somebody else. And if you can't depend on the security, who are you going to depend on? Especially when you have a problem at night. Well, when I have a little problem and I don't know what to do, I always depend on security.
There was a lady laying down in the grass, and I was concerned about her. And I called, and they had to call the fire department and get her in an ambulance, and that's it.
The time that I fell outside the door in the rain, and you guys came and picked me up in the sopping, soaking wet rain, but you were there right away. I mean, you didn't hesitate even though it was pouring rain.
Well, and certainly the moments that they picked me up off the floor. Those are very memorable moments. Once I'm down, I can't get up, and so they just come and do it. I don't know how they do it sometimes. I'm not a small person, I'm a heavy person. I just really appreciate security very much. I appreciate it when I see them on the grounds. I appreciate them when they come to see me. I frequently stop by the little office there, and if they're there, have a word with them. They're just very quick to help. Always a spirit of helpfulness. Mm-hmm. Never complain, never say, wait a minute, they just do it right now. It's great.
When I realize that there's so many residents, and I don't know exactly how many of you there are, but if you handle everybody else's needs as quickly as you do ours, you're very busy boys.